Hello everybody and welcome to episode 6 of our Chaos Dwarf Drazhoath Let's Play here. We have smashed into Grimgore, and in between episodes I did come through and take the Maw Gate, and I did colonize Blood Peak here. Grimgore is basically done for, done up and gone, and is basically a non-issue currently, and now my focus is set here on the western front with dwarves. We have a dwarf issue. There's dwarves all over the place bugging us, causing problems. Greenskins over here bugging us, causing problems. If I lose Black Crag, you know what, it actually is a bit of an investment that I've put over here, Black Crag, but I was thinking about coming up here and maybe smacking Howling Rock, but I kind of wish Astrogoth would actually go ahead and do that himself. I don't want to deal with that. Looking at our tier 2 tower, I'm going to go for construction time for all buildings and just go ahead and lower that. We're pretty close to yet another one as well, so that's not a bad thing. We're really kind of stuck on good tower upgrades until the next level is upgraded though. This Castellan is pretty much upgraded as far as I'm going to care about. Everything else is just going to go into his specialties. Where am I going to take Drazhoath next? I guess we go straight up to Titan's Notch. And then make a quick backtrack to Yeti Peak. And then come back up. This is... Where is Grimgore's capital? It's not Gorger Rock, is it? Is it Carrick Frog? I didn't think it started up here. I thought he started one more up. Well, he's just about gone, right? Grimgore, he's just about taken. We should be fairly close on our way to a short victory here. I think, seeing how easy the short victory is, we'll see 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We should be able to get a short campaign victory pretty fast here, and if I like it, we might continue on to the long campaign victory. The long campaign is a lot more difficult. I have to hold Tsar Nagrund, which is going to have to come with a confederation. I have to kill Grimgore, which I'm going to. I have to kill Belagor, and I have to... Not Belagor, this is Thorgrim. Man, I suck at dwarves. And this is Ungrim. But to get to him, I'm probably going to have to go through Skarsnik, and I'm probably going to have to go through Azhag as well to get over into there. But basically, I'm going to be controlling like an area this large here in the middle. We do have a ton of money laying around, so it might be time for us to consider getting yet another army. We could go for... Hashut again. I like to go for Hashut and then get a fire hero. Ward save is great. Armor is also very good. I think we're gonna go for ward save. And then we're going to fill this army with gobos, hobgoblins first. And once I start making enough armaments, then we're going... Well, I mean, I am making tons of armaments right now. But I do want to spend those armaments on upgrading our units here. Definitely want to get this. What do I get for this? Raw materials. Yeah, that's pretty big. How much does it cost to rush you? I'm going to be getting a lot of labor, so I'm going to go ahead and rush that out. But now I'm completely like flat out of raw material. The Infernal Barracks, probably a pretty good pickup as soon as I have the money for it, so I'll just save a spot for that. And then the Black Fortress will be completed. Who we got to upgrade? Gordus needs to be upgraded. I think we're gonna go for shoot him. And Dolmit's Baz is going to keep moving towards Logistician for attrition, because we want to get up. And we'll get Route Marcher with you, big guy. And then casualty replenishment. Alright, so we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's start the next turn. Oh, I do have a commandment. Let's go with income and armaments. I do have a factory here. And let's see what we got to do next turn. I'm pretty sure I've got a war with Queek coming up. He seems intent on warring me. He's got a lot of troops in the area. Grimgor is basically dead and dusted. He's... Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You don't want to declare on me. Oh, yes. I will take your trade. Yes, please. Even more money. Always going to be good. And it also gives Kolek a disincentive for warring me, which is going to be pretty good. A cacophony of roars and feral shrieks. Oh, we got another dark elf. Black dragon. Yeah, boy. I'll pick up the black dragon. Hagreef is gone. Kolek has been ambushing somewhere. Let's move you up to Amble Peak. That'll be the next place I take. And you, sir. Where was Kolek ambushing at? Near my caravan master. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just smack Titan's Notch here. Take it out. You know what? I haven't seen an actual fight in so long that let's just go through and do an actual battle for this. Easy peasy, gonna be a short one, but I want to see my units. I've been auto-battling, auto-resolving for so long, it'd be nice to actually see my dwarves do some work. I really should have checked to see if this was a minor settlement battle or not. Okay, I usually, when I do sieges, I like to go where we land. I don't think I will position my troops over here. That feels a bit cheaty. I could position some troops over here and not feel bad about it. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so all I've got are some like armored orcs to really care about. And I really think that something like this is really enough to deal with that. And then we can do the same thing on this side. Get our arrow boys, because the blunderbusses are pretty decent melee fighters overall. We'll do that. And let's group all this together. And then we'll just have some backup over here. Some backup over here. And then we'll put some melee fighters in the back row. If we need to move some up, we can move some up. But I doubt we're going to need to use these guys at all. And then our Tauros and our Hobgoblins, we're just going to keep back here because who cares? This is going to be really very simple. Let's move everybody forward. Same here. We're going to slowly, except for you, move everybody forward. And just start mortaring people, Magma Cannon. Same for you. Just start mortaring people. I want to maintain my formation, please, game. And oh, we did unlock Flames of Asgoth. So let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, oh, that does some good. Let's pause and see these poor orc boys dead on the ground. I love it so much. Who do we got down here? We've got a clash of our blunderbusses and some gobos. Oh no, these are our hobgoblins. Okay, well that's fine. Just death and destruction all around. Love the way. All right, let's just keep going here. I'm gonna grab a quick screenshot. Okay, so my hobgoblins did get caught up in a bit of a scrap here, which I do not like. Let's get our blunderbusses around on the other side. And as far as Drazhoath goes, let's also see what our hammer spell looks like. Let's set it through there. And blam. They are routed immediately. Let's get our other blunderbusses around on this side. Start dealing with those things. Hobgoblins, move up. Let's get our chaos dwarves moving in the right direction as well. What do we have happening over here? It looks like we are just out of range. So we'll move up just a tiny bit. We're getting peppered. Let's toss a good burning head through them. I took more damage than the auto resolve would have taken 1000% here, but it is nice to just do a fight every now and then. Oh wow, that burning head did a lot of work for me. Fire glaives are doing a good bit of work as well. Oh no, these are just blunderbusses. My fire glaives are on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, you guys, everybody move up. And we're gonna start peppering around this side. Blunderbusses, move forward. Let's keep our hobgoblins back. Wow, I am out of winds of magic, huh? Wolf riders are going to be coming around on the back side here. So let's just set up our chaos dwarves over there. Let's have a magma cannon doing something. And let's get our hobgoblins lined up here. Keep moving up. And then over on this side, keep moving over here. And Drazhoath. Another hammer spell, if I can. Like, let's try to get it. In fact, let's move Drazhoath so that I can get a good spell off. And then hammer spell this way. Hobgoblin attack. Where are my blunderbusses over here? Let's just get you in the right spot. And then let's get our chaos dwarves with great weapons coming around as well. Magma cannon. Just take out the tower. The spell probably did quite a bit there. Magma cannon go in. Pull our blunderbusses back a little bit. So my fire glaives can actually do something. We'll set you up. Oh no, that's too perfect. We'll set this up here. And then we'll have you going into this. And yeah, my blunderbuss is firing into the back line of these guys is doing more than they can handle. Let's get you flying again. And send Flames of Asgoth once again straight into their leader. Look at that. Oh my god. What a devastating spell that is. And we should be done. I mean, there shouldn't be much that holds up here. We could break that. Have those move into that. Drazhoath move to the back. Easy fight. Yeah, I'll move you into that just because. And I don't know, we'll just drop one of these here. And that deals enough too. It's not nearly as potent, but it does enough. And with the barriers we've got on Drazhoath, he barely takes any damage. I'll just get you into that spot. My blunderbusses took kind of a big hit, but I did have them tanking, which they shouldn't really be doing. Why are you running away? Well, why isn't this battle over yet? Boys on it. Get you up there. Done. Routed. Done. End battle. And end. Took way more than I should have, but I like killing orcs. Man, these guys got 100 kills on them, 185, 331 kills on the fire glaives here. These are really good units. The more I'm using these, the more I'm finding out how much I love them. After that, we're going to take some... what do I want this to be? I think we're going to take this as an outpost. I can switch it. No, this should definitely be a factory. If it's just two, I do want to switch it over. Convert to a factory. Okay, so I chose the wrong one, but we'll switch it around. And we have this guy going towards Amble Peak. You know what? I might as well just have him set to quick march mode, because there's nothing back here to fight. Do I go to Yeti Peak, or do I keep making my way forward to Karak Vrag and Blackfang? I think we definitely want to take Blackfang at the very least. Sentinels, you finally get upgraded to this so I can start getting better frontline units for Drazhoath. Let's get you into Black Iron Mine for right now. And maybe we'll set this army to meet up with him. And start taking 8 peaks away. Okay, Drazhoath, unyielding command. What do you do? Leadership. Not super concerned. We'll take that, and then we're gonna start going into Red Tree. Okay, Infernal Engineer gives you... Let's see. Infernal Engineer gives you missile resistance and reload skill. All-terrain vehicle gives you a like Vanguard deployment. This is really good for like the trains that you eventually get. Reforge restores hit points on your war machines. And that's pretty sick. Or we could go for more fire spells. I mean, Flamestorm's always good. We do want these eventually. And you just keep your guy back near your war machines and just let them go. What do I want out of you? Heroic killing blow is what I want from you. And then we're just, instead of going back, we're going to go forward. We're going to go here, we're going to go here, and then up to Yeti Peak, and you're going to go forward, forward, forward. And down goes Grimgore. In the turn. Once we take Grimgore, I think we need to keep an army floating around here, and then we'll send Drazhoath back over to the west to deal with Skarsnik and all of his people. That means I would like to get some high tier units on a lord that's over there to sort of just transfer off. Oh, I forgot that I had a rebellion down here. Yeah, sure, thanks. I'll take the labor, the free labor for that. I did have a rebellion fire. A microscopic fissure has opened between the material world and the realm of chaos. It is a fleeting event, quite beneath the notice of even the gods, but potent enough to invigorate the winds of magic. Bloody sword are gone. That means Daniel, the demon, is moving pretty quickly up there. Drazhoath, take Karak, Vrag. There's Kolek with a pretty sick looking little army. Orc Biggins, Zurgrak, Spida Killa. Let's just auto-resolve that out. Look at this, barely any damage. Barely any damage sustained on that auto-resolve. And I'm going to occupy this as a tier 3 settlement. Immediately occupied as a tier 3 settlement. And every tier 3 settlement is getting this, because that just makes auto-resolve ridiculously easy. How much raw material do I have? Not enough to be spending it that easily. A little bit of money over here. I'm going to put some points into upgrading our capacity for Infernal Guard and Chaos Warriors. And we might as well do War Machines as well. And then once I have enough of this banked up, we're going to go set the special points on all of them. Actually, might as well just do this. We're going to accept new labor in here because we're going to be taking these as outposts. So outpost right there. Where are we down here? Can't go in because I'm set to whatchamacallit. Do I have enough money? I don't have nearly enough money. You're gonna be a factory. So next turn we can do that. I forgot I need to save up money for that. Boost income. How should it be? Blah 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 blah. Okay, there. Let's go into Infernal Engineer for right now. The convoy leader gets cargo capacity. Gordos has leveled up, so we're going to give him melee defense for the Hobgoblins in the turn. We're really close to 35 settlements, which is the short campaign victory achieved. Hard campaign victory would just be taking over all of this afterwards, which is doable. I do believe it is possible. This race does seem to be pretty strong overall. I'll give you a trade agreement, sure. Give me even more cash. Okay, now we're moving into some really good continuous bombardment's going to be really good. That gives us even better siege equipment. Colonize this as a factory. And then we're gonna move towards the Veil of Titans. 2 turns till we get there. Where are we over here? Carrick Varg. Straight into Blackfang. And just gonna take this as well. Auto resolve it out. And we're going to occupy this as an outpost. There's even more money for us per turn. He didn't take Gorger Rock either. If he doesn't settle that, I will happily settle that. And look how chaos corrupted everything is already becoming over here. Except for this Nurgle crap down here that I need to deal with. Wow, we have sort of just expanded super quickly here. 6 more settlements required. 1, at least 2, 3 coming in quick succession here. Let's not forget that we have a lord being made over here. I would like some chaos dwarfs is what I would like. One, 2. How much longer until that is done being built? 1 more turn. And that gives us another hero that we can recruit to put over in this guy's army. We'll get rid of one of these guys to put in a Castellan, I think. And we'd be pretty happy about it. This increases our income. This also increases our income. This would repair this. And we have some skill points. Okay, he is immortal now. So, Frenzy. And next turn, we can really sort of just take Grimgor right out. Yep, that's what I want. Cathay's not bothered us. I think they're strung up in a war with Kugath right now. They're busy taking care of themselves due to that. And we're pretty close to just being unstoppable. Unless Queek were to, like, wreak havoc on my western border, which I don't think he'll do. He might declare war on me, but I don't think he'll be able to, like, rip through me. The Haunted Forest is about to rebel. because of all the vampiric corruption over here. Let's get some more control. More control. Where's Amble Peak? Heading over to the Vale of Titans. Did you occupy it? You did not. Is this a Minotaur? Yeah. We'll come down here and then we'll move up into the Eagle Ares. And then Howling Rock is just sort of free after that. I think we should take 2 of those and meet up with Drazhoath when he comes back through. Urzag is recruiting in there. This is a good army. Maybe I go take 8 peaks. I've been thinking about it for a while. Maybe it's time to just bite the bullet, move into 8 peaks, and take it. Let's get an inspiring presence over here. Keep moving over here towards 8 peaks. I know you're about to rebel. And I do have armament upgrades. For the melee infantry, let's get Sundering. Let's get Glittering Scales and apply. Now let's look at our missile infantry. Extra reload. No, I don't need extra reload. Magical attacks. This would be good. Reload time reduction. Put that in. And now we're going to need way more. We'll apply that. We're going to need to increase our armament output quite a bit here. Because we went from an extra 300 a turn to an extra 80 a turn. So that's how quickly you run out of armaments. But it just gets, you just sort of grow exponentially with armaments and raw materials, right? The more provinces you have, the more you get, the more you can use, the more you use, the more you get, the more provinces you get. So it's not a, I really like the system that they have in place with Chaos Dwarves. I wish they also had a system like the Warriors of Chaos do, where you can upgrade. Honestly, I don't like using the mod. However, I think all factions really should get that warband upgrade system that the Chaos Warriors have. Because it just makes sense. Why can't my Chaos Dwarves move into Infernals? We'll auto-resolve that out. Even more labor. Occupy you as an outpost. Back up to 1500 per turn on that. Vale of the Titans. Settle as a factory. Let's spend and then spend. And then we'll spend. And our next step is to go right here. Take that out. We'll keep this army over here somewhere in the area. Move Drazhoath down. And then move him into Skarsnik. And then move him through Ungrim. And then finally through Thorgrim. And that should be everything we need to do. missile strength because our most of our power is coming from our ranged units. Reforge. Do I take Gorger Rock or do I not take Gorger Rock? It would give me, the sooner I get this, the sooner we're going to be like massively powerful. Runic Bracers of Scavor, Morgrim, Hammer of Smindir. Well, you get some pretty sick stuff. I mean, you should, because you finished the game. Before I move into Ungrim and all of them, I think I need to take the time to upgrade my army out. It's a close victory, but it's a victory. And then we'll settle it as tier 3. We own 8 peaks. I'll give you military access. I'm sure he'll go take out Grimgor there. Wow, we took 8 peaks pretty easy. Yeti Peak is still Grimgor. So he's not completely wiped out. Are you declaring war on me? You sure are, you idiot. You fool. I don't think the Cathayans are really going to be able to do much versus me. They do outrange me though, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Cobalt Knucklebreaker. Let's see if we could just go take this, and that'll give us the entire province here. Decisive victory. Occupy as a factory. And that gives us the entire province is ours. Armaments. And as soon as this levels up, I don't have enough labor, but as soon as this levels up, we will make it rush by those things. And look at this, we have spread. I really don't have enough army to protect everything that I need to protect. Because there's old Grimmy himself. Okay, well. Let's pick up that. And I don't think I have the 3 turns to wait for a Lamassu. That sort of sucks. Okay, let's get Drazhoath hightailing it back down here to Howling Rock. And you marching up here to Yeti Peak. What does Xiaoming think about me? How does he consider me? Can I get any quick deals? Let's send those out. Let's send this out. Uh-huh. Now, Heralds of the Tempest. Let's send these out. He's friendly with me now. Archeon's not really going to be willing to do anything with me there. Okay, more trade agreements. Clan Wars is going to give me a trade agreement as well. Okay, wow, we're going to be rolling in money pretty soon. And we're good. We're going to be absolutely floating in cash. Castable Grease. Flesh Sacrifice. Perfect Vigor and Unbreakable. Voice of Hashut. Casualty Replenishment, Vigor Loss. I think we'll take that, sir. Firing Drills again. That's always just... I love ranged units, so... having a big stack of lots of ranged units really fits my playstyle. Having them buffed up. That's why I like the High Elves so much. Because they're just so darn fun. Raw materials per turn, not really. I really think that's expensive, but it'll pay off. It'll pay back. Okay, Dreadquake Battery, Wrath of Tsar. I don't really care about the convoys. Let's claim that seat. We're pretty close to unlocking tier 3 of the tower. Once we get to tier 3, is there something that I want? Oh yeah, that's really good right there. And this is really good. Okay, so there's a lot in tier 3 that I actually want. There's a ton there that actually are very useful for me. Income. And just next turn it. Let's see if Grimgor ends up taking my settlement. He might try. To be fair to him, I am taking all of his settlements, so if he tries, I'm not going to be super mad. Oh, yep, he does. Okay. Okay. He took it. Well, I have Drazhoath moving back down here, so it's not a big deal. It's just annoying. What do you want? Throg? Ooh. He'll pay me for non-aggression. Oh, I'm never going to aggress towards you. You're a million miles away from me, my man. That is like the worst choice you could have made. Wurzag, go away. Stop coming back. And then our final siege upgrade, armament cost reduced, infernal engineer above, speed and range. Really good. I mean, we're just gonna hang out, I guess. Not particularly concerned there. Blunderbusses. Let's spend a little bit of time upgrading our capacity for blunderbusses. And then we'll just take 2 blunderbusses. And this army could take that army, I think. Crookback Mountain will upgrade you. And where's Drazhoath? Keep him running down this way. As soon as I take Howling Rock and then I take back Mount Silver Spear, then it's Skarsnik time. Skarsnik, then Ungrim. Ungrim's actually pretty big. You... How close are you to this? Wow, it's still taking you ages to get over there. Kind of annoying, if we're being perfectly honest here. This would turn into gold. This would turn into armaments. A big crescent-shaped moon. This might be bad, actually. That actually might be a problem. I don't think so. I think we can hang out. And if it is, we'll deal with it. But I think we can just hang out with it for a little bit. Control, campaign movement, Lord recruit, casualty replenishment. This is going to be an outpost. I don't remember what I had you set as. You'll be a factory. Oh, I can dispatch another convoy too. Okay. So with this convoy, I think we're looking for... I think I'm doing okay on labor. But this is a lot of armaments and a lot of labor. I can't afford it. No. This is so far away. I'll dispatch it, but it's like 13 turns from being completed. Yeah, it's not that much labor either, but I'll take it. I find that I'm always sort of starved on labor, so I'm always using the convoy for labor. Until I get my technologies research that reduce my labor costs and increase my outputs. I heard something happen there. What happened? Things are starting to speed up really quickly now. We're down to 113. Oh yeah, just auto-resolve. I do want the treasury. That's just free gold. Drazhoath. In 2 turns, I will have Howling Rock. You're moving on me? Are you moving on me? You creeping on me, bro? Just go down, Grimgor. Labor. He's got a pretty good defeat trade on him now. I kind of wish those guys would go away. You're in the underway stance, so can I grab you underground? Yes, that's an underway battle. 82 labor. I'm on my Lamassu now. But I think the Tauros is a little better for fighting greenskins. Oh, Scarbrand. Scarbrand will definitely war me. He wars everybody and everything. Okay. And Yeti Peak. Just claim that. And set you up as an outpost. That's another full province secured. And I think with this guy, I think I can pretty safely start wrecking through. If I can get better units, like if I can drop one of you and recruit one of you, if I could get the better units in here, I think we'll be able to pretty easily take out Jiaming. I want the Hell Cannon to go over here. Which means I do want these 2 armies to meet. I want to ditch my units into somebody else instead of deleting them. Castable has upgraded into firing and then Hellfire? Or do I just finish off firing drills completely? You go into Tyrant. And you go into Logistician and then Tyrant. Commandment available. Always going for higher quotas. Still got 83% efficiency on our output, which is not bad. And there's Scarbrand. Okay. Are you declaring war? No, non-aggression. I'm rank 1 in the entire world right now. So, like, the game is mine right now. The world is my oyster to take. So I think we will go for a long victory for this one. But before I end this episode, I want to see if I can hit the short campaign victory. It should not be that far away. I should be 1 or 2 settlements away from it. Maybe 3, because I did lose a settlement. A painstaking section of your convoy's route has required the cavalcade to lumber up an unexpectedly steep mountain, putting it behind schedule. Once reaching the pinnacle, the convoy master scouts a quicker rate down the other side, which would make up for lost time. Given the sheer weight of the convoy's consignment, however, the shortcut would make for a perilous descent, which may result in some damaged goods. No, I don't have enough cargo to sacrifice it. Ooh, did we unlock tier 3? We sure did. Then I'm going to save up for... Okay, I have 1 there. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to save up for this. Or maybe this. Maybe this. Unlock this by completing 2 districts in tier 3. That'll get there pretty quick. He's just done, right? I mean, whatever I put into the Castellan really doesn't matter. So Drazhoath, how far are we from completing our short? Okay, this turn. Oh man, you took Howling Rock away from me? You jerk. Decisive victory this out. And that is a short victory achieved. Golden Bands of Grimnir. The ancestor god Grimnir long ago ventured north into the Castways. That fool was lost alone and out of his depth, dropping trinkets as he passed through the cliffs of death. We must search for them. That would give me campaign movement range, hit point, spell resistance, vanguard deployment, melee attack plus 12. Ooh, shaving his head and exposing his tattooed flesh to the world, Grimnir journeyed north to face chaos, armored only with a few trinkets of gold. When the fall, the ever-burning helmet of Grungi. Grungi's flaming helmet enabled him to see his way when tumbling the Dawe to safety, so they could regroup and face the ruinous stranglehold gripping the world. The ancestor god Grungi cravenly led the dwarves into the earth, only to be forced to return and fight without knowing the true worth of his gift for mining. The throngs of the weakling western dwarves carry a relic attributed to him, passing it from army to army within their mountainous borders. The ancestor god Valia's powers have prevented the dwarf kind's annihilation at the hands of chaos, but it cannot prevent her secrets from being exploited for our ends. A long-last vial of potent salve, said to be brewed by Valia's own hand, sit unassumingly in the loot pile of a nearby ogre troop. Casualty replenishment, control, damage per second, melee defense. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's easy. I mean, this is a little scary. These are a little scary, but mostly pretty easy. If I had some cavalry to deal with that, it would be a little bit better. And there's our short victory completed. Glory to you, glory to us. The war will ever go on, for that is the nature of this turbulent world. But for this moment, we can claim victory. Short victory achieved. Major relic missions available. Workload requirement for raw materials, and raw materials consumed per turn decreased. So we should be rolling in raw materials. You're just gonna sort of... Let's go back here to the Veil of Titans. I really do think it is worth our time to move into Cathay. Start taking out Zhao Ming through here. Move into Cathay. Sweep back around, take out Nurgle. I'm really mad at these guys for taking my stuff over. So maybe I consider taking out these guys. Can I confederate you? What will you join war, break alliance, military alliance? I don't think I can. So maybe we will war them just to get our stuff. I don't like having a Chaos War faction right in the middle of my stuff that I can't do anything about. That's Skarsnik. Let's meet up with him and trade off 2 of our Chaos Dwarves. And level up. We're gonna go into all-terrain vehicle and get some better war machines. On Drazhoath, I think we'll get rid of this to put in a war machine. Like, I just need to upgrade my unit capacity to get like a Skullcracker or an Iron Demon. I think we're gonna go for the Skullcracker, I think. Charge bonus, 95. The Iron Demon does have a ranged attack, but I think I want this for like some Vanguard deployment shenanigans. All right, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you like this episode, leave me a like. We achieved our short campaign victory goals here. And now we're going to move on towards the long campaign victory. If you want to see me continue on to the long campaign, let me know. If you don't, also let me know down in the comments down below. And I think if I do move on to the long campaign, I think I could beat Ungrim and Thorgrim pretty handily, fairly easily. Because if we look at their respective power levels, 42nd, 10th. He's going to be a bit more of a problem. I'm rank 2 now. Who usurped me as the top in the world? I was number 1. I don't like being taken. Okay, well, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.